everyone. Just want to go through real quick. This is Jeff Schlaver. He is one of the co-creators of the cards for agility, which I guess is the equivalent of cards apples to apples, and also cards against agility, which is again the other game that came out. It's been extremely popular, called Cards Against Humanity. And Jeff, you want to just go over the rules? Tell us a little bit about what you feel like this brings to the teams as well afterwards, and hand it over to you.
Sure. I mean, the rules are basically simple. If you've ever played Cards Against Humanity or Apples to Apples, they're basically the same thing. So everybody is going to get a card. We recommend players or a team size 5 to 10 players. 10's about what we support in this version of the game. The Scrum Master can be the facilitator. He can also be the player. This is a way to it's a team building exercise, which like anything you'd want to do with co-located teams. You can play this game, and it's based on we found the physical card game out on Tasty Cupcakes. We turned around and figured out a way to virtualize it, create a database for it of answers and cards to use. So I'll be the main host of the thing. I'll be displaying the main board, which will look similar. This is the main board. I'll add the players. I'll send you guys the link. In fact, I will push the link right now out to on the chat, so everybody can open up this page. We chose Google Docs and we used a spreadsheet because it was easy enough to create a maintainable database in terms of using another sheet for everything. Added a lot of macros to this, so there's a lot of authorizations you'll have to do because there are macros. So when you first start to run it, it'll ask you for authorization. I suggest we click continue. Choose your Google account. It's going to come back and say app isn't verified, back safely, or click advanced. We ask you to click advanced, and then you'll be app isn't verified again, hide the advanced, and then go to agilities, cards unsafe, and then click allow. Once you do that, it'll allow you to run all the macros. If you go to tools, if you ever want to see what the macros do, just click on tools, go to script editor. It'll open up the macros. It's all basically just visual, Google's version of Visual Basic.
I hit request access. Was there something else I was supposed to hit? I don't really see any other options.
You don't need to request access. When you start to play, the first time we click on something here. So if I click on reset board, it's going to say running the script. It's going to take a few minutes because it's not authorized yet on my computer. So I wanted to kind of walk through that as well.
Okay. So
so when you run the script, so when you click on the board, you click on this, authorization is required. If you click continue, it opens up here to choose the account. I'm choosing my Gmail account. I click on that. App isn't verified. You click on the advanced. I get the bottom link here, go to card against agility cards is fine. Scroll down into allow. Once you allow it, then all the macros will work. And I can show that they're going to work because I'll go grab a card. Here's the first black card. I drink to forget whatever. I got another black card. And I can reset the board. It clears everything out and resets the categories. That's everything that we go through when we talk about starting the game. That's that we just walked through the authorization steps that I have written here. We have written out too. Plays and rounds. Each round is well, there's 5 of you there, so each round will be once all 5 of us have responded. And I see 5 cards out here. We'll have a discussion over why someone maybe chose something. I'll select one I like the best as the facilitator for this round, for the first couple of rounds. And then I may switch to ask James to facilitate a couple of rounds and see how that goes. And if your cards, one of our favorite rules. If your card sucks, you are allowed to replace them. You will see your screens. I can add. So I'm going to add James.
We're having some issues getting access to the Google Sheet. It seems like you need to allow us permission.
Oh, okay. Shouldn't have to do that, but I think it's because of what I did. All right, open sharing. I'll open this up so that anybody can
join.
Anyone with the link can do something right now. All right, I added James. I added you. Everybody else, I opened up the link sharing on this particular page. So this one's I didn't. You should have access now. Please let me know if you don't.
I was able to get in.
Monica, are you able to get in?
I
got in.
Oh.
I clicked again.
Though I don't have, I've got view access only. It looks like not edit access.
Okay, let's go back in here. Advanced.
Only also.
All right, reload the page. Sorry about that. It's been a while since I've been into this game.
Your experience may differ.
Once everybody, and that's the one thing I really want to make stress is when you bring this game and you copy, I really need people to copy this to their accounts so that everybody gets the same basic board from the start, and then you can modify it to your heart's content to fit your situation. If you want to have specific cards added, or specific answers added, or specific questions answered, questions added, this experience makes it yours. I've also had people come in there and then they just blow away the game. So I don't want to do that. So this is kind of where I'm making this like the master copy. Everybody can make a copy onto their Google Drives. It's pretty self-explanatory. If you go into to the file here, make a copy. When you click on make a copy, it'll say this should say my drive, which would be, in case of if this Monica doing this, it would be Monica's my drive folders, and that's where it will do that.
Thanks for that, Jeff.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now that we're all here, we can continue. So you said you're going to add us? Or we can add us.
So I should be able to add James running the script, enter a player's name before adding. I did enter a player's name. Oh, I know why. One small drawback, I have to hit enter first. So James's board was created. So if I actually show everybody his board, here's get all cards. You can click to play the cards. When James actually clicks all cards, the blank spaces will populate with responses.
Okay.
I will finish adding people here. Should be adding Monica, adding Joshua, and adding Steve. So each of you will have your own tab to play in and play on. You'll see the black cards I have. Did I miss Steve?
Yeah, I don't see myself there.
There you go. Sorry, Steve. Now you got your tab.
All right.
Okay, I do. Yep. Very nice.
So if y'all want to go into your tabs and click get all cards, you'll see your responses auto-populate here.
No looking at my cards. So
this is probably where you guys will have to go through the authorization that I talked about.
I'm not seeing.
Is the script still running?
Yeah, mine's still saying view only. Don't know why.
I opened it up completely. Everybody should have edit.
So we hit the get all cards button, and it's supposed to run the script.
Yes.
Oh, it's happy now. Okay.
Make sure you don't have a background winning. Someone's clicking a lot. I don't know who's.
probably me. Bad facilitator. Bad James.
Bad player.
Yeah, bad player. Bad player. Sorry, I'm usually the facilitator. Bad player. I don't see the cards popping up for me.
Do you have a window that went to the background that's asking for authorization?
Highly possible. I have. I was attempting to do a few things to troubleshoot, and I don't see the. I'm not seeing the prompt from me.
Try reloading the page. And then, Monica, if you click the allow button, it should start working for you.
I think she's using Edge.
That's what I was thinking.
So is that what might be giving me a problem? I've had it give a problem before.
You said you've had similar problems before?
I've had a problem before as far as people tell me to get out and go to Google, go to Chrome.
Yeah, this Edge came out after this. I don't know how Edge works with Google Sheets.
Yeah.
All right, so did you guys want to just go with 4 players and walk through the game? Or
We can, if that's all right with everybody else.